Alright, we're starting now.
Your co-host, Perfecto Welch.
Yes, he's perfect. And it's the...
And I guess on this mini podcast we'll just talk about a few things, like, what do we want to start off with? How about Doom Eternal? Would that be a good start?
Yeah, Doom Eternal, since it's close enough to March, sure.
Yeah, I guess since it's the closest, we'll do it first. This is one of the two big games of 2020, and hopefully maybe it'll be a redeeming part of this shitty year that's not been good for many reasons, but that's a topic for another day. Doom Eternal, I love the prior Doom. It's an awesome, fun game. Amazing setting, amazing just everything, gameplay. It's just simple Doom. Killing demons, that's all.
Yeah.
Sometimes the game doesn't always need a complex story, though. Story's good. Sometimes you just need good old demon hunting,
Yep. So, yeah, this is the RMG. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, sorry, what were you going to say? Continue.
So this is the RMG Me podcast episode 8.
Oh, episode 8, yeah. Yeah, we probably want to catch people up on what episode it is, but what I love about Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing, like New Leaf or whatever the new game is, I like how the fan bases are just coming together and making great memes, since both games are coming out the same day. Like, you'll see memes of, like, this edgy person, like, Shadow the Hedgehog will be getting, like, Doom Eternal, and you'll be seeing, like, Cream the Rabbit. You'll see Shadow getting Animal Crossing, and you'll see Cream the Rabbit getting Doom Eternal.
Yeah, that's funny.
Which I find rather hilarious.
Yeah,
those memes are pretty good, and I like it when fan bases come together and actually do stuff instead of fighting,
Oh, yeah.
It's actually kind of cool,
Yes.
Like it. Also, I hope that Doom Eternal just takes everything that its predecessor did and made it better, just like sequels should.
Yes. I know the trailer gameplay looks pretty good because there is promise there.
Yeah. Doom, I would say, is one of the best franchises of this generation.
Oh yeah, it came back in a big way this generation.
Doom had one of the best comebacks, and it deserves the praise that it gets. And I would say it's still one of my favorite gaming franchises. Still. And I would say, in a generation where shooters are just overdone, like, we get it. Like, the few I like are Wolfenstein and Doom.
Yeah.
So, is that enough Doom talk?
Yeah, well, I was going to talk more about it because I know people are playing online. Obviously, the mainstream press were playing it and they got it early, but from what I see, the gameplay looks to be good. It looks like they add some new enemies to it, and they did some things. They did some pretty cool mechanics. So it's more up to date because it's going to have some Easter eggs in there also, and it's going to be a pretty good game when it comes out. It's going to melt faces there. So that's what I have to say. Now you continue.
I think I've said all I need to say about Doom Eternal. I'm hyped. The trailers have looked great. I've heard great things. And we can only hope it gets better.
Oh yeah, same here.
Love Doom 1. I think I'll love Doom Eternal. Do we want to move on to the next topic?
Also with Doom Eternal, you'll be getting a digital download for Doom 64 as well.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Because Doom 64 was a pretty cool game.
Yeah. Because I'll be reviewing both the Dooms.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And also, every single Doom game is on Nintendo Switch now.
Oh yeah.
Doom 1, 2, and 3.
Doom 2016, now Doom Eternal. And Doom 64.
Hey, honestly, Doom should have won Game of the Year 2016.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't know why it didn't. but whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
It's just an award show. Awards don't really affect opinions.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like the MK11 fans, oh, the MK11 should win the Game of the Year. Smash Bros. Won Game of the Year again because it's more consistent with its content, that's why. Because you have a big...
Fighting Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad Smash beat MK11 for the simple fact of a certain DLC that happened that I've discussed that I don't like.
Yeah, and they...
A certain retcon.
A certain thing that shouldn't be in the game. A certain thing that will be addressed in a future review. But not now, because... I know why Smash won, because they had... Go ahead.
Smash won for a lot of great reasons, like you said.
The consistent roster of characters and the fact that they add fan service and bring guest characters are pretty cool, not just shitty guest characters that no one wants. They're actually video game characters that are there. They're video game icons, not just some, oh yeah, we'll bring in friggin' this guest character and release these guest characters every 2 months and like, okay, like friggin'. Like, the game's like inconsistent there, MK11. I don't care what the MK fans, MK apologists say there, because there's a lot of fighting games out there, and I have to say MK10, I like that one I like MK10 over MK11.
Yeah, I would say so. About Resident Evil 3 remake.
Yeah.
Because I know Resident Evil 2 remake was beloved. You know.
Oh yes.
I know Resident Evil 2, a great game. Remake even better. You know. I really liked Resident Evil 2 because it told the story of Leon very well. Gave his story a fresh start. You know. I think that's the game. They also had Claire or Ada. I can't remember which one.
Claire and Ada were both in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they both were in it, yeah. And they had a pretty good story in that game.
Yeah.
There's that, and I also, really liked Resident Evil 2, and I remember 3, it was kind of the weakest one of the first 3 games,
Yeah.
Mainly, I think it wasn't even supposed to be a Resident Evil game at first.
No.
But, most people still like it.
Yeah.
And I do hope the remake's good,
Same here. Hope they do a good job with Nemesis.
I think it'll be alright.
They'll probably do a good job with Nemesis, though.
And Nemesis looks fucking scary.
Oh, yeah. Looks fucking like something like a nightmare there. That chasing after you when he queues up and says stars, holy crap, that's gonna be crazy, though. It's gonna give someone an anxiety attack off of that. There, him running after you in the corridor area. It's like, holy freak.
Oh shit, we gotta go. Run!
Yeah.
Like, it's always the horror games, like the horror shooter games that are really being the best right now. I guess that's been my genre recently. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Doom. I don't know.
They actually made a good Terminator game. I'm playing it there pretty today. I played Terminator Resistance there.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It starts off slow, but it's gonna... I play a little bit, it's good so far, but it's gonna be even better when I get the plasma guns that shoot the T-800s. It's gonna be pretty good, so...
Oh, hell yeah.
And it actually knows the other Terminator movies except for Terminator 1 and 2. Because the other Terminators don't count. Their movies don't count.
Like, do people even know there's other Terminator movies? Like, when I think Terminator, I think 1 and 2. That's it. Like, it could have just been the 2 movies and no one would have cared. The first movie was great. The sequel was even better.
No one cared for the third, and no one cared for Salvation and Dark Fate. Well, yeah.
Dark Fate and Genesis were horrible.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've at least know people who like 3 and 4, though I haven't really watched them, so I can't say much. But 5 and 6, just no.
That Terminator series is like the friggin' Star Wars trilogy there.
Yeah.
That's how they're milking the shit out of it there. Oh yes, you gotta bring Old Man Arnold into it there. Which Arnold's an icon, don't get me wrong, he was what made the Terminator movies, the Terminator 2 really good, and as well as the first one there. But there's only so many movies you can do of the Terminator movies there until actually make it interesting there. But speaking of Terminator, he was in MK11 tied in with Dark Fate, so they had him as a guest character. He was the first guest character in MK11.
Resident Evil 3 is looking pretty alright. Jill looks great, of course.
Yeah. You got Carlos in there.
Yeah, and I think Chris too.
Nikolai's in there.
Talk to my sister, Leon.
Yeah, do my sister, Leon. It's like we got all the 7 Resident Evils on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One now.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. And Nintendo Switch as well there. Got a couple of Resident Evil games on there.
Yeah, the Revelations games are there, I know.
Yeah.
And I think 7 is too. Yeah, 7's on there.
Yeah.
And 7 was good. I'm glad Resident Evil's making a comeback, because it was like, whenever I was seeing 5 and 6, I was like, okay, I think we need to just put this series down.
Yeah.
You know, just let it die out of his misery, let it rest in peace. But Capcom did something that I didn't think they could even do and gave it a comeback.
Yeah, well, Resident Evil 7 was the comeback.
Capcom's been on a good redemption. Like, other than their fighting game scene, they've been on a good redemption streak, you know?
Oh, yeah.
With, like, not even just their Resident Evil games, but, like, Mega Man 11 was great.
Yeah, Monster Hunter sold it. Monster Hunter did go for them. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
no, it's fine. We're talking about good Capcom games, and I'm happy. You know, game developers should take note from Capcom.
Yeah,
they realized that they fucked up. They didn't say anything, like they didn't apologize, like, "Hey, we fucked up," and then just screwed shit over again. Sega, you know. But hey, actually, they didn't say anything. They just did it.
Yeah, they just
fans are proud of them.
Yeah,
you know, actions speak louder than words.
Oh yes. There's Monster Hunter, Devil May Cry, and all those games they did good for Capcom.
Yeah, and those series deserve to be respected. Like almost all of Capcom's series, like revolutionized the game genre. Like Mega Man, run and gun, Street Fighter, fighting games, Resident Evil, survival horror, you know, Devil May Cry, hack and slash games. You know, all these games are like a big part of many great gaming genres. You know, like these games are required to be like on this, I want to say high pedestal, but like they should be shown some respect when you're talking about genres. Capcom should be shown respect. I'm talking about game genres in general.
Yeah.
Just one more thing. Wait, what are you gonna say? I'm sorry. We're just talking over each other today. It's just
yeah, that's what it is. So far, we're talking over one another. It's a Killer J. This one's going to be called Talking Over Edition.
Yeah. I mean, at least we're acknowledging it. But yeah, what were you gonna say, man?
I was gonna say I'm looking forward to some of the games this year. There.
Yeah, that's fair. Resident Evil 3 and Doom Eternal being good examples, as we discussed. You know, and I guess one more thing is that it's crazy. The PS2 is 20 years old. This great legendary console, and I just want to say, we will never have another PS2. We won't.
No.
It's that simple. It's just, that was a console of its time. Sure, did it get lucky and only succeed because of DVD compatibility and backwards compatibility? You know, sure. But it had a lot of great games, And I think the 6th gen in general was probably the greatest generation of gaming.
Yeah.
GameCube, Dreamcast, Xbox, PS2. I mean, like...
It had a lot of my favorite games on there. Deadly Alliance was on there, The Suffering 1 and 2, and, you know, a bunch of other games, Destroy Humans 1 and 2, a bunch of whack-load of games. Time Splitters was on there.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
There was a lot of games that revolutionized those consoles there. PS2 had God of War, had Sly Cooper, and that there. Had those games that stood out. I don't care what a certain individual says about the PS2. The PS2 did well because people remember that system.
If you want to act like, of course, there's always going to be fucking bandwagoners who always want to be like, oh, the PS2 is not a good console. It hasn't aged well. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about your shitty little opinion.
Yeah,
so shut the fuck up. Quit trying to be the cool person on the internet, because you will never be cool. You will never be popular.
Yeah.
You do not deserve it.
This is my...
I know cool and popular are different things, but you can neither. You will just suck at life and fail.
This is what they do.
You know nothing except to follow crowds and trends, because you have no purpose in life.
Yeah.
It's just a thing I've been seeing on the internet recently, like, just shut up. The PS2, it was great. Right?
Oh, yeah.
It may not have been your console of choice, but
it was a lot of people's console.
It was important to gaming, and you have to respect that.
Yeah. Alright, that is it for the RMG Mini Podcast. I'll be right back, Welch.
Alright.
Later.